debt which has been built up over a period of time due to accumulated losses is not the debt which can be passed on for any ongoing concern, because otherwise this debt will not be sustainable. So what is the sustainable debt? It is actually, as Minister mentioned, is equivalent to the written down value of the assets that we have. And we have applied this principle very consistently, not only to the debt but also to the liabilities, current liabilities. So last time around, there was some deviations to this principle, in the sense that the liabilities which were retained, all the current liabilities were retained, all the current assets were retained. But a lot of liabilities in Air India are far in excess of the normal liabilities. So therefore we have consistently followed a principle of net current liabilities to be nil, which means that only that much liabilities are being passed on as much as the current assets. And same thing on the debt, we have said that what is equivalent to the written down value of the assets, which is basically the planes in this case, because most of the other assets which are land, etc., are being outside the scope of this transaction. So if we see on principle, I don't think anybody can have any objection to this consistent principle for really running an organization which is actually a business organization and as an ongoing concern. So this I wanted to say that this is reflected in a situation where we have taken over not only the debt, which is about 36,760 crore, which will be hived off and taken out by the SPV, but also the liabilities, the excess liabilities which are not backed by the current assets. And so overall the situation becomes that about 56,334 crores of liabilities and debt are actually coming to the AIAHL, which is the SPV, along with about 17,000 crores of assets also. So in terms of net liabilities that we will have to bear in case of AIHL will be about 40,000 crore, 39,259 crore. So we take the debt, excess debt, we also take the excess liabilities, but we also get some assets. So overall put together, right now the economics is that about 40,000 crore, 39,259 crore to be precise, will be coming back to the SPV. And what is retained in the Air India, which is the entity which is going to be offloaded, along with Express, AI Express, as well as 50% of SATs, will be debt, liabilities, contingent liabilities and corporate guarantees put together of 32,447 crore. So, but the debt is also frozen at 23,287 crore, which is in the date of EOI. So therefore, going forward, if there is any extra debt which has been incurred beyond this, that will actually be borne by the SPV and not by this. So we have actually created in this framework a fair amount of certain situation.
Certainty.
We have given certainty.
Can you repeat the amount of total liabilities you mentioned?
The total liabilities overall, how much has come?
Yes.
The overall will be about, if you put together everything, debt, liabilities, contingent liabilities and corporate guarantee, then it becomes 56,334 crore, which will be coming to the SPV. And what will remain will be 32,447 crore. It includes both debt as well as the liabilities, as well as contingent liabilities, all put together. This will remain there. Now, on the case of liabilities, while the debt is frozen, in case of liabilities, this particular thing will be as on the date of closing. Because when you close the transaction, at that time we will again apply the same principle of net current liabilities to be nil, which means only that much liability which is backed by the current assets.